organic learning.
Hey guys! Today we are going over all of these awesome police vehicles. Are you ready? Let's get started. This first one is a police cruiser. It's a Dodge Charger Pursuit. You might see these in your neighborhood or in your city. Just your average police car. It says Metro Police, St. Ursula County. I don't know where that is. See, it says Dodge on the side. It's a very cool matte black with orange and blue details. You can see the lights on the top and the bumper on the front. Wow. I don't know that I've ever seen a police car in a matte black color. Usually they're shiny, but this looks really neat. Oh, and there's windows. Hello. Very cool. Our next one is a police truck. I've only ever seen a few of these around town. It's very, very big. This is a Chevy Silverado. It's silver with blue striping all around. It says police and 911. It's the back of it. Has a nice truck bed in the back. I wonder what a policeman would put in the back of their police truck. Maybe they help other policemen move? That would be funny. So you can see the steering wheel and the seats inside. And they're red and blue lights. And they have a much bigger bumper than the Dodge Charger that we just saw. Now, it's appropriate for the size of this truck. The ones in my city are, the police trucks in my city are green and white, I think. I've never seen a silver one. It's really pretty. All right. Our next one is a SWAT truck. These are really intimidating looking. This one is black. It almost looks like a tank. The front of it looks like the Batmobile almost. It's dark black. It says MBX Police on the side. That door is silver. That is really intense. It says SWAT on the side. There's some white stripings. That's the back where all of the SWAT team members will pile out to go do SWAT team things. And there's the lights there. Those are blue. Oh, does this do something? Let's find out. What is this? Oh, that's not a button, silly. That must be a hatch of some sort. Cool. All right, now our next three cars are all from California. And they all have a special cool trick that I will show you shortly. So this is a California Highway Patrol car. It's white. You can see the bumper in front. There's even a license plate. Look at that detail. Let's see. This is looks like the hood might open. I'm not sure. It says Safety, Service, and Security. Thanks, Highway Patrol. You can see the back. This is another Dodge Charger Pursuit. You can see that it looks really similar to this one, except this one is much bigger. And this one has been customized with flashing lights by Tyler at DiecastHeroPoliceCustoms. His contact information is in the description box below, and I'm going to show you how this thing lights up. Let's see. There's the button. You ready? Wow, look at that. Flashing lights. Whoa! Strobes. Even the backlights go on. Wow, this is so cool. Whoa! And then you just turn it off. And turn it off. We did it! Wow. So cool. Alright. This second car is a Highway Patrol SUV. California Highway Patrol SUV, to be specific. This is another customized car with flashing lights by Philip at LightedEmergencyDiecast. His contact info is also in the description box below. So, as you can see, this is a Chevy Tahoe. It's black. This is Highway Patrol on the side. You can see the California seal. The amount of detail on these is really incredible. There's the bumper, the lights, Highway Patrol. Okay, and I know what you're waiting for, so let's get to it. Whoa! Look at that! That is bright! Isn't that incredible? They did such a good job. I can't even imagine the detail that went into this. Those must be the tiniest light bulbs in the world. That's so cool. There you go. Okay, our final California patrol car is a Highway Patrol SUV. This is a Ford Interceptor utility. You see Ford in the front. Oh, look, another little license plate. And a bumper. It's black. It looks a lot like the Highway Patrol SUV, but it's much smaller. And also, it's a different model of car. Now this Highway Patrol car, or Highway Patrol SUV, also has lights. Let there be light. This looks like a real car. Oh, look how bright those got. Yes, now it's flashing. Wow, looks like there are a couple different modes on this one. Stop, police! Whoa, and now it's flashing. Wow, this one's really neat. Ah. And there you go. Thanks, Highway Patrol. Alright, this next one is a police motorcycle. Let's see if we can see there. It says Police of Tonka County. So I guess all of the Tonka toys or Tonka trucks live in a city together and they have a police force. I had no idea. Also, surprise, wait for it. It has a sidecar. What? What? It looks like there's a sheriff symbol there. I suppose a policeman would have their sidekick. Do you think a policeman would have like their sidekick dog? Policeman would have their sidekick dog in there. That would be cool. Wow. Has a blue light. This is really fun. I've never seen a police bike like this. Have you? I'd very much like to see one in real life. Alright, our second to last one is a Tactical Operations Center. TOC. State Police. I don't know what state this is from, but there are 50 options to choose from, so you can make it your own, I guess. It says police there. Wow, look at that. So these would all light up in real life. You can see the seats in front, the windshield wipers. Wow. This is also really heavy. There's a lot going on this one. Let's see. Oh, there's a hatch up top. Whoa! I guess you could, you know, try and sneak into somewhere using this. And then these are the antennas for their radio and communications. And whoa, it pops out. Look at that. Kind of like a trailer for police. I think this one opens up too. Let's find out. Oh, It's almost there. It's almost there. Let's do it. Okay, yeah. See, there it is. Now they have extra space to do all their tactical work. I guess you would use this, or police would use this for a stakeout. So it would have a lot of materials, it would have TVs and radios for surveillance. And that's why it's so big, so heavy. All right. Our final one is a police Jeep. Now if it's a police Jeep, I guess that also means it's a Jeep Wrangler. That's right. And this says Hermosa Beach Police Community Services. So because of the type of car it is, it means it's going to be not only on the street but also on the beach. So these tires can handle the beach. And it also just looks like a beachy car. It has a blue stripe. Very beachy look. There's the sirens on top. Do you think beach police carry surfboards in their cars? That would be really funny. Maybe they chase criminals on their surfboards? I would love to see that TV show. This first one is an Italian police car. You know how I know it's Italian? It says Polizia on the side, which is Italian for police. This one is made by Hot Wheels. It's blue and it has yellow and white decorations on it. It is a Fiat 500, which is a subcompact car, which means it's very tiny. And since it's very tiny, it means it's very perfect for navigating the narrow streets of Italy. Have you ever been to Italy? You'd be surprised how narrow the streets are. This car fits just perfectly in there. Cool! Our next one is a British police car. This is made by Tomica. It has blue and yellow checkers on the sides, which is what all of the police vehicles look like in England. This specific car is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. It's a 4-door mid-size car. Might look like a car somebody in your family owns. And it has 4 doors, and guess what? The front one's open! What? How cool is that? Just to show you. Oops, there we go. Police! Alright. British police cars look pretty cool, huh? Okay. Our next one is... Okay. This is a police motorcycle. You know how I know it's a motorcycle? Because it's a motorcycle. Okay, and this one, the steering wheel and the front wheel, or the handles rather, and the front wheel move, which is really neat. Let's see, this is also made by Tomica, and it is a Honda, if you can see right there. And let's see, it's white, it has red flashing lights. It looks like there are these little containers on the side where maybe police accessories would be held. I don't think that's what they're called, but that's what I'm calling them right now. Okay. I'm sure you've seen these around your town. It's a lot easier for police to get around in these than, say, a car. All right, very cool. Next up, parking enforcement vehicle. Now, this one is probably your parents' least favorite police car because it's, when you see it, it means somebody's getting a parking ticket, and nobody likes that. So this is a little car. It's meant to not take up a lot of street space, and it's white. It says police on the side. It says MBX City Police Department, which is Matchbox City Police Department. Who knew that a city full of cars had its own police department? So surprising. You learn something new every day. Okay, let's see. So yeah, this kind of a car drives around city streets to make sure that everyone is parked properly and not blocking the streets. Usually in cases of emergency, in case, fire trucks or police cars need to get through. So yeah, I'm sure you've seen these, and if you haven't, well, I bet you will soon. This next one is very exciting. This is a police car from Dubai. This might be the fanciest police car I've ever seen. Have you seen anything fancier than this? I'd love to know what kind you've seen, because this one is pretty incredible. This is also made by Tomica. It's a Lamborghini Aventador. Or a Lamborghini Aventador? I think that's maybe how you're supposed to say it. Either way, it's a Lamborghini and it's an exotic sports car, which is really fancy for a police car, I have to say. This car, it goes over 200 miles per hour, which I guess is great if you're chasing bad guys, huh? Wow. It's white, it has green stripes with like a cool design on the front. Wow. I mean, if this is what they let cops drive in Dubai, then who wouldn't want to be a cop? You get to drive a Lamborghini! Very cool. Okay, let's see what's next. Now, this one probably looks familiar to most of you. This is a traditional police cruiser. You've probably seen these around your city. This is made by Siku. This is a Dodge Charger Pursuit. Oh. Let's see. So in the front, you see it has a push bar bumper, and it helps to push broken down cars to the side of the road, or help to stop cars during chases. Yeah, this is pretty traditional. White and black. It's like the Shamu of police cars, I guess. Okay, and then the front door is also open. What? Look, you can see you see the steering wheel and then inside the car. Lots of detail in this one. Yeah, there you go. Very neat. Okay, up next is a vintage piece. This is a police boat. Look at this. This looks like it might be from, I don't know, the 60s, 70s? It's a very retro color blue with some orange designs on it, and you can see two policemen on the boat looking for bad dudes in the water. I wonder what kind of bad dudes are in the water. Maybe people in submarines like in the movies? I don't know. This is made by Matchbox, and this is, I think it's called a cabin cruiser type boat. Maybe these are the kind of boats that the Coast Guard uses these days, or newer versions of these. Very cool. Have you seen anything like this before? I'd love to know. Okay, now this is a police tow truck, which I guess is pretty obvious since it's a tow truck and it says NYPD on the side. That means it's from the New York Police Department. And on the side it says courtesy, professionalism, and respect. Those are the main tenets of the NYPD. Okay, this is made by Matchbox. It's a black GMC Wrecker tow truck, which sounds very hardcore. It's black with white stripes, and you can see it has orange lights on the top. Does this move? Not really, that's fine. Look at that. So it probably takes cars to the pound, maybe tows cars that are technically evidence. It does a lot of cool things. There you go. All right, this one is a police SUV. It's white and it has blue and yellow designs on the side. It says service to community. And what else does it say there? Sheriff of MBX County. Who knew that Matchbox County had a sheriff? We all learned something today, guys. Okay, let's see. This is also made by Matchbox. It's a Ford Explorer. This is an SUV, as I said before, and SUV stands for Sports Utility Vehicle. You've also probably seen these around your town. It also has a push bar in the front, like our other traditional police car. And you can see it has really big tires, which is great for off-roading. If, you know, police chases, or driving through the desert, or I don't know, driving on sidewalks, whatever these kinds of cars do. It is ready for it. Here you go. Sheriff's SUV. And finally, we have a police helicopter. This one is made by Hot Wheels. It's black and red with some white detailing on here. The logo says Hot Wheels and number 68 and then HWPD, which stands for Hot Wheels Police Department. Wow, Hot Wheels and Matchbox have their own police department? This is incredible, guys. I had no idea. It says police on the side. And so you might see these guys when, you know, they're chasing down bad guys that are running on foot, and maybe they're shining like a light down on the town and telling people to close their doors or telling somebody to stop running. This is cool. I'm sure you guys have also seen these flying around your town. I don't know that I've ever seen one that's red and black though. This is a pretty cool color. You see inside, you can see like the seats for the pilot and the co-pilot, and there's even seats in the back. This one is really detailed, wow. Okay. First up, a highway patrol cruiser. This is made by Matchbox, and as you can see, it looks a little old, right? Looks a little like an older, perhaps maybe vintage car. Well, it's actually, it's a 1993 Ford Mustang, which is why it looks so old, because it's from 1993. It's in the traditional police car colors, though, black and white, and it says Highway Patrol on the side. Let's see, I wonder, looks like ones you might see in your city. It looks like ones here in LA, that's for sure. Looks like it's a two-door, and you can see right inside. Look at that, look at all the little detail. Cool. Little tiny police car. I've never seen a two-door police car. Maybe that's because I was just a kid when this was out. Okay, very cool. Up next is a more modern police cruiser. You can see that it's gray, and it has red and white detailing on the side. It says police, and it also has some blue designs there. You can tell that it's a Dodge because it says so. It's actually a Dodge Charger Pursuit. This is more of a, yeah, you might see this car out and about in your city. It has a push bumper in the front, which is interesting because if the last one we just looked at, our old vintage buddy, did not have that. Maybe that's a modern upgrade, I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody will let us know. You can see the lights at the top, and this is back to the traditional four-door police car. I like this color gray. I haven't seen this color gray before though on a police vehicle. Have you? I wonder what cities or states they use that color in. It's really interesting. Cool. All right. Now, moving on to this Japanese police car. Look at that. It is white on top, black on the bottom with gold detailing. It's made by Tomica, and this is a Toyota Crown. It says 110 on top, and look at the cool lights. Those are really neatly shaped. I haven't seen that before. Oh, and then the black design on top too. It almost looks looks very artistic that way, doesn't it? I wonder what the Japanese characters on the side say. Probably, you know, the city or district or township that it's from. I wonder if anybody will let us know. This one's really cool. I've never seen this before. Have you been to Japan and have you seen the police cars that look like this? I haven't, but I hope to. Well, I hope to go to Japan and incidentally maybe see a police car like this. Pretty cool. All right. Ooh, okay. Up next, a police Hummer. Wow, look at that. It says it's HWPD, so Hot Wheels Police Department, Unit 19. So clearly this is a Hot Wheels police Hummer. You can see like a traditional Hummer. It has giant wheels. It looks really sturdy, almost like if they tried to turn a tank into a car, it would be a Hummer. These are really, really big. I don't know if you've ever seen these driving down the street, but if you've ever seen a traditional Hummer, it takes up a lot of the lane. It might even extend past a traditional street lane. It's really wide, usually filled with equipment, maybe extra room in the back for bad guys. I'm not really sure because I'm not a police officer. But this is really neat to look at. You can see it's white with red and blue details. Very patriotic. Cool. I don't know that I've ever seen a police Hummer. Have you? I wonder where they are. Okay. Now we have let's see, this is a police SWAT truck. So SWAT stands for Special Weapons and Tactics. It doesn't really say SWAT on here, but you can tell that it's a SWAT truck. If you've seen one, you've seen them all, right? I don't know. I don't feel like I've only seen them on TV. But it's blue. It says police on the side. And let's see, it's made by Matchbox. It says to serve and protect on each side. And you can see the light on top. And then there is a hatch also on top where I guess a machine gun can come out of if necessary. Let's see. These are also pretty large in real life, so it seems, and there's a door in the back for all of the SWAT team members to file out of when they go and run into a building to catch bad guys, or so I've seen on TV. But I'm curious if anyone of you have seen these up close. I think they're like, this is like an armored car. The SWAT car is. SWAT truck, rather. Okay. Now, this is well, I guess it's technically a police SUV. You can see that it's black and teal. And it looks a little vintage, doesn't it? That's because it is a 1967 Ford Bronco. So it's a smaller SUV, or sports utility vehicle. It has two doors. And you can see like the one light on top, and it says Central Park. So what that means is that this was the type of, Ford Bronco that would patrol Central Park in New York City back in the day. Maybe someone you know has seen this. You can see right there it says City of New York Police. So Central Park is really large if you've ever been to New York City. And it's probably too far to walk on foot if you're a police officer. So these cars help the police officers get through the large acreage of the park and even probably like drive over the hills and the rocks that are there in case there's an emergency. But hopefully there isn't. 3100. Cool, I like this one. Alright, now this is a police car, but it's an unmarked police car. It's made by Tomica, and it's a white Subaru Impreza. The front door is also open. Cool, huh? Unmarked police vehicles are used when cops or detectives are doing, maybe they're working undercover, maybe they're observing from afar. They don't want anybody to know that they're cops. Maybe this light is removable so that nobody knows that it's a cop car. Lots of reasons to use. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this kind of a car on the street before. Yeah, cool. Alright, now this dude is a police bus. It's gray. Let's see, it has a red siren on top, and you can see there's like windows here, and there's probably like, I think that's cage wire there, and there's a door, back doors like on a school bus, and this. So if you don't know what this is a police bus that's actually used to transport bad guys from one secure place to another. Kind of like a mobile jail for bad guys. That's why it's so secure with the wired windows, and there'll probably be police or security officers on board, or both. This specific truck is made by Tomica, and it's an Isuzu bus, which I did not know Isuzu made buses, but look at that. It says right there on the license plate up front. Maybe it's gray so that it's not as conspicuous when driving down the road, so that people don't get nervous about the fact that there are bad guys on board. Alright, okay, so finally we have this one. This is a traditional looking police SUV. It's white with blue detailing, and it says courtesy, professionalism, and respect. How nice. This is a 2007 Chevy Suburban, which is a really big SUV. This particular little SUV is made by Matchbox. And so because it's so big, because it holds a lot of equipment in the back for police officers. So maybe this would be used for like part of a tactical operation. I haven't seen an SUV like this in a while. They're a little on the older side these days, but you can see all the seats inside. There's a lot of detail in this one. And in the back there aren't seats, but you can see that there's room for probably storing police equipment, whatever that may be. Very cool, huh? All right. Okay, gotta go. We hope you had fun going over all of these awesome police vehicles. Bye-bye. See you next time.
If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. Thank you.